Hey guys, Mike Burrows here with B&B Credit Builders. I'm going to put out a short video today because a lot of our clients are asking us about what to do with the recent Equifax security breach. So if you haven't heard, Equifax, which is one of the three major credit reporting bureaus, you have three of them. You've got TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax. But recently, just last week, it was put out that the Equifax breach affected 143 million Americans. So basically, it probably affected you. The question is did they just get in and see what's on people's credit reports, or did they actually get into the back end of their CRM? If they got into the credit reports, honestly, it's not that big of a deal because there's not that much valuable information reported on a credit report, such as like your social security number and stuff like that. But it said that they got into their back end systems, which means they possibly have all of our social security numbers, and that's not good. However, there's a lot of stuff being reported on the internet that's pretty doom and gloom, and they make it sound like, the media makes it sound like you're definitely going to get hacked, and I don't know, I just don't fall for that stuff. It is a good idea to protect yourself. So a couple things I want to cover today is what can you do? First of all, there are places that you can get your credit report. You should absolutely get your credit report for all three bureaus, not one or two. So Credit Karma, in my opinion, is not acceptable. It's a third-party site. They only show you TransUnion and Equifax. They don't show you Experian. So the free place to get your credit report is annualcreditreport.com, and you can get it. It will give you just your credit report as of today. However, my recommendation is to apply for a credit monitoring service. There's a bunch of them out there. Credit Karma is a monitoring service, but we already addressed that one. These credit monitoring services, they range from anywhere from $20 to $40 a month. But what they give you is you can monitor your credit every day if you want. You can pull a three-bureau credit report usually once a month. And anytime something adds onto your credit report, you get notified via text or email, or you can actually set that stuff up however you want. But I've been in the credit business for about 3 years now, and I've kept credit monitoring throughout that time, and I think it's very important. I always look at my credit. I mean, when I say always, I mean at least once every 3 or 4 weeks. I'm looking at my credit. If I pay off my cards, I get a notification that my balances are low. If something comes on, it goes high. Notifies me that there's a high balance on my credit report. So B&B Credit Builders, we do have a credit monitoring site that we recommend, and you can see it on www.bnbcreditbuilders.com. On the top, there's a tab that says Credit Monitoring, and if you click there, it's one of the cheaper ones because I didn't want to charge our clients a lot of money, but it's $24.95 a month. And it will give you all three bureaus. It's an affiliate link through Pro Credit. So if you want to get that one, the difference there is the credit monitoring, again, it's going to monitor all throughout the process as opposed to just getting a copy of your credit report at annualcreditreport.com. That's the difference. There are a couple other bells and whistles that come with that services also that you can see. But basically, guys, this is how it can affect you, okay? First of all, it sucks that our information was breached, no doubt. But, if someone gets in and sees all your past accounts, they see that you have a car payment and a loan payment, honestly, it's not that big of a deal because the account numbers are all covered up. What you should be concerned about is someone having your social security number and opening up new accounts that could then go on your credit report. That's what you should be concerned with. And if they didn't have your social security number, I wouldn't be worried about it. If somebody ever got a hold of your credit cards, the credit card companies are so vigilant and there's so much security involved there that, people's cards get hacked all the time. It happened to mine last week. The credit card company sends you a text, hey, did you spend this money 3 states away? You check, no. They give you the money back, they send you a new card. There's so many protections there. But if someone actually had your social security number, that's the problem. Because then they could open up a brand new credit card in your name and they could have it mailed to them. That would be bad. That would put a new account on your credit report. And in the end, you could get it off, but you'd have to file police reports, you'd have to file an FTC affidavit. It wouldn't be good, and it definitely would and could lower your score for a period of time. So that's what you want to be worried about. And that's why I think you need credit monitoring, because if a new account comes on, you're going to get notified, and then you could catch it right away before they max the card out or whatever, and take care of it that way. There are things you can do, such as a fraud alert. You can put a fraud alert on your file. There's two things really: fraud alert and security freeze. I think security freeze is going overboard. A security freeze. Actually, let me start with a fraud alert. A fraud alert, you can notify the 3 bureaus, all 3 of them, and basically you put a fraud alert on there. So anytime someone applies for new credit in your name, they'll basically be denied until they call and talk to you and verify that it is you, and then it could be approved. Now, fraud alerts generally run for 90 days, and then you would have to renew them. And that one you can kind of turn on and off as you wish. The security freeze, it's generally for 6 months, and it's very strict. Like, it freezes your credit, and you can't turn it on and off easily. If you want to turn a security freeze off, it costs you money, sometimes $30, and you have to send in documents. So it's not something you can do right now. It might take you a couple days to turn off a security freeze. And how that would affect you is if you're applying for a credit card, or if you're up at Kohl's and you want to get some clothes, or if you want to get insurance. I mean, if you want to do anything where they run your credit, you're going to be denied until you turn the security freeze off. And it's not easily turned off. And that's why it probably is the ultimate protection from identity theft, but it's kind of going overboard if you ask me. But to each his own. I'm going to put some numbers to add security freezes down underneath in the blog area if you want to do that. I'll put the link to my website if you want to sign up for credit monitoring. But we're going to put out some videos every now and again just on credit to try to give some credit education, and hopefully this helps you guys. Again, if you need help with your credit, you can contact us. Number is 814-898-1991. The website's bnbcreditbuilders.com. Have a good day.